Guys, we need to talk. They brought out another wonderful update for console controls. They've now decided to switch some more things in build mode, which we will check out. But they've apparently switched things in live mode now too. So reading the patch notes, in live mode, switching between sims will be handled by the bumper buttons to align with CAS, and the triggers will adjust the game speed. So basically, they've swapped our controls. So when you wanted to speed up the game before, you would press the right bumper, and when you wanted to pause the game, you would press the left bumper. And when you wanted to switch to another sim, you would click R2 or whatever it is on Xbox. Now they've just reversed those controls. So now, instead of this pausing my game, it is switching between my sims. And now the triggers are doing the opposite. So now, say I've got my game paused and I'm in the middle of something, and I'm like, okay, I want to carry on playing my game now. I'm going to accidentally switch to another sim, because I'm not going to be used to these controls. And then, when I want to switch to a sim, I'm going to end up speeding up my game, which is just so stupid. Like, I make posts on Twitter, I tell stories on Twitter, so a lot of the times, I'm pausing my game to take a screenshot, and now, instead of pausing the game, I'm gonna switch to another sim. I'm gonna speed it up. Like, I want to sit. Oh my god! I literally even now, I'm trying to do stuff, and it's just confusing. Why the hell would you switch this? I'm so annoyed. There is literally no reason why this needed to be switched. No one on the face of the earth has ever complained about these freaking buttons. Nobody cares. Nobody has ever said, oh my god, I really wish that these buttons would be reversed. This is the stupidest thing they have ever done, ever. Like, what is the point? It is going to be so hard to get used to this. I'm going to keep pressing play instead of taking, like, when I want to take a screenshot. I'm going to completely mess up all of my pictures because I'm going to end up pressing play instead of, oh my god, I'm really annoyed about this. I don't understand why this was switched. Let me see if I can turn on the... There it is. Because, like, why the hell would I want all that on my screen? I mean, it doesn't even tell you. Like, it tells me down here, L1, R1. But, like, why? Why would you switch that? I know I'm ranting now, but I'm honestly so annoyed about this. We're going to go in build mode now and see what the hell they've done with that. Honestly, I don't even care at this point. So now how do I fill a room? Because that used to be R1 to fill an entire room. Cycle tool. Oh, so it's circle now instead of the button that it always was. Okay, we've changed that. Okay. That's now triangle for some reason. Undo still does the same thing. That's great. I can get rid of the catalogue now, which is wonderful. And it doesn't seem to keep switching me back to the cursor on this menu. So that's really good. Like, I'm glad these things are changed. That's really good. But, like, why are these random buttons getting changed? Why? Is it going to be the same for the floor? So now instead of pressing the button that I've always pressed, that's just going to rotate it, and that's going to... Okay. I don't go in build mode often enough for this to bother me too much. I could probably get used to that. The live mode thing has irritated the hell out of me. I cannot tell you how much that has irritated me. I don't want to use this to switch to Sims and this to... that is so uncomfortable for my hands because I switch between Sims so much. I'm going to have to change the entire position that my hand is in. And it's just... I can't do that. That is so irritating. I cannot express to you how much that has annoyed me. I'm going to have to keep this legend on, which is so ugly. Like, why would I want that blocking half my screen? I'm going to keep forgetting. I'm going to mess up every one of my screenshots, so I don't really want to do any story for now. Why? It's not even the fact that they've changed it, it's just that there's no reason to change it. All these stupid changes are made by people who do not play on console, have probably never played on a console. Like, stop making these changes that weren't asked for. Fix the fucking bugs. I'm sorry for swearing. That's the most important part. Fixing the freaking bugs. We don't need any of these changes. We don't need any of it. You can give us more columns in cast, that would help, because you've only got 2 columns in there. If anything's changed in cast. Give us more columns in there, because you've only got 2 columns at the minute. I know there's obviously mods you can get for more columns, but obviously on console we cannot use mods. Okay, so now that I can go straight to that. That's good, like, that's helpful. I can just go, okay, I want to go to that. Okay, I want to go to that. That's helpful. I can cope with that. You should have done it in this one. I don't use that shortcut in cast. Like, I just go and I click on the sim that I want to edit. So it would have been just so much nicer for them to switch that in cast, not live mode, because people use live mode most of the time a lot more than they use cast, so it would be a lot less annoying to switch it in the area that people don't use quite as often, if that makes sense. I just don't know why they would need to change any of this. This is a frustration as a console player, because if you are watching this as a PC player, please just imagine the patch that came today said PC changes. We've now changed every shortcut button on your keyboard. We've switched it to something else, so now you're going to have to relearn all of your friggin' controls again. Just imagine if they'd done that to you, how much fury would be in the community right now. It wasn't broken. Hopefully they're still allowing us to give feedback on the forums, so I'm going to go there and maybe rant to them a little bit. This is something that needs to go back, or like, I don't know, because there's just no reason for it to be this way. I don't understand. I need them to sit me down and explain to me, like I'm a 5-year-old, why they thought this change was necessary. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you for listening to me rant. I'm really sorry. I hope you have a good day, and to my fellow console players, this sucks. Hopefully we'll either learn how to deal with it, or they will switch it back. I'm sure what will happen is we will all get used to it this way, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, you hated it, let's switch it back. But either way, I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you whenever I next decide to make a video. Bye!